Well, good evening. Nice to be here again. Obligatory cup of tea. Thank you to everybody for subscribing. The subscription clock has ticked over a bit further. I know Grandad's Art Space has subscribed, and to him and all the others that have subscribed recently, anybody else has subscribed recently, thank you very much. That's fantastic. Nice to see the clock ticking over. I do have quite a few videos I've got to put tags on. I must get around to putting the tags on the videos. It's important. Tag your videos. So our 1/72 scale French Napoleonic Fusiliers are finished. That's them done. By Hat Industries. They're done. That's all 25 done. 24 plus one command figure. Quite time consuming. The amount of piping there is on the jackets on these things is just like, God. The cuffs and the collars and the lapels and on the front of the jacket and on the tails of the coat and stuff, and it's red piping, white piping, blue piping. I mean, it's just driving me mad at one point, but they're done. They are done. Not a very good shot because it's an iPhone, but you'll see them better next time we put them up when they're based. And we got them on the turntable, you'll see them better, but to give you a quick view. And I've tried to, on a lot of them, I tried to muddy the trousers a bit as well, around the bottoms, a bit of dirt. And one or two have actually different coloured trousers. So tan coloured trousers. And one or two have different colour shako covers. The black version. And with this box there was no musician, no standard bearer, no command figure. In that respect, they're quite nice figures. They're not knocking the figures per se, but there's no command figures of any kind. That's crap. Come on, Hat. I don't know how they decide on what they're going to do sometimes, Hat. So anyway, we used a Airfix drummer. So he's not so bad. Converted a loading figure to carry as a flagpole. And we used a Eschi command figure. So he's not so bad. So he'll do. Yeah, I mean, no command figures. Drives me mad. So anyway, that's them done. So hopefully at some point tomorrow, I've got to run the gauntlet and go out tomorrow. so I'm going to nip out. Then at some point I'll give them a coat of varnish, get that done, and I'll cut the bases and sort all that out. And our next 4 units left. That's all we got. It's just 4 units, 2 French, 2 British. They both now have 8 units each. Although 1 or 2 of my early units are a few figures under par, so we'll correct that at the end. But our next unit will be some of them. These, as you notice, have the early Shako on them, the stovepipe Shako, but we won't worry about that too much. I got about, I don't know, must have about 5 or 6 boxes of these. So it's nice that we can, if we wanted to, do all the same position, if we wanted to, when you've got that many boxes. It does allow you quite a bit of scope for how you want to set out your unit. Quite nice figures actually. But one thing I did notice, which I didn't approve of, Auntie Karen didn't approve of, was you get 4 sprues all the same, 4 of these. So you got 4 command figures, complete with curly sword. I don't know what sort of sword that's supposed to be. Is that saber or a bloody cutlass? So you just got a bit of a pirate. But anyway, you get 4 command figures. I don't think that's necessary in a box of 48 figures to have 4 command figures. No standard bearer, no musician, but yet you get 4 command figures. So once again, like the unit we've just done, we're going to have to cobble up a musician and a standard bearer, or 2 standard bearers, because they have 2 flags, don't they? Battalion flag and King's colour. So we've got to get 2 musicians. So probably I would say that guy there. We'll use this standard bearer. Who thinks of these boxes? I give you no command figures in the last box, and you get 4 in this box. 2 of them should have been in the other, change sides and be in the other box. But yet you get no musician. It does drive me mad sometimes, but they're quite nice figures. Heaps of detail on them, which is nice. They're going to look nice when they're done. I'm not sure 100% exactly which unit this will be. A unit from Devon. It'll be the something Devonshire unit, because my idea was, when I was doing the British, was I would start at Cornwall and work my way up. So I'd do anything that was Cornish, which is only 1 battalion. There's 3 from Devon. I've done 2, so I'll do the 3rd one, whichever one that is. Then I'll, for the next unit, I'll either go Dorset or Somerset. I'll jump over the border. That's the way I was sort of working it. So it'll be the something Devonshires, this unit. But quite nice figures, quite nice figures. Not a lot of flash on them, not a huge amount of flash on them, which is nice. A little bit, as you can see on this guy there, see, around the arm there. There's a bit, somebody's alarm just gone off. But yeah, quite nice. Just sometimes I don't think they give these boxes a lot of thought as to the composition of the figures. But there you go. So that's our French Fusiliers finished, and our next unit to go, British. Nice to get away from the Prussian blue. Prussian blue was driving me mad. Although we still got 2 units to do, we'll just have to bite the bullet and do 2 units of Prussian blue. There you go. My only other thing I was going to say was, quickly before I go, because there's football on the wireless, I'm going to do a review quickly of something. I know I said I wouldn't buy anything else, but I had a bad day at the office the other day. I had a hospital appointment, which was awful. So consequently, I was feeling pretty rotten when I come back. So I bought something online, or 2 boxes is the same thing. With regard to the hospital trip, I now have quite a bit of empathy with guys that got hit by mustard gas in the First World War. I have some empathy with that now, what it must have been like. Those of you out there that game World War One, I know there are some of you out there that game Kaiser's War. Do you ever include mustard gas in your games? Because the Germans used it. I don't think it was a huge amount they used it, but it was they sure as hell used it. But anyway, because of the procedure that I had done, I have certain empathy now with what that must have been like. Also, whilst I was at the hospital, there was a fantastic piece of engineering in operation, because they're having something done to the hospital. I'm not sure exactly what they're having done to my sort of hospital. But they had a fantastic piece of engineering in operation that was working beautifully. So if you want to find out a little bit more about the empathy for mustard gas and a beautiful piece of engineering that worked beautifully, link down below takes you to one of my other channels so you can find out. But anyway, I'm rambling now. When I came back, I ordered made by ICM, and that was the company who made the prize for the last giveaway. It was ICM, and I said they do quite nice stuff, and they do. And I thought, although they're Finnish riflemen, I thought you could use. I got it in mind to use them as Norwegian resistance. That's what I'll do. But I thought, have a look at them quickly before I go and listen to the football. And you'll notice in the box they come complete with reindeer pack animal, which is something a little bit different. Is that going to fall over now? No. So, what you get in your box of Finnish riflemen is sheet showing you the 2 sprues with all parts numbered, so you can check to make sure you've got everything you should have. Here's the paint chart telling you the colours, which is nice. They're using Model Master paints, but everything there colour-wise is written in King's English, which is nice, so you can easily get the equivalent of whatever paint you prefer, Vallejo, Vallejo, Tamiya, whatever paint you prefer, you can get the equivalent. And at the back of that shows you where all the parts are located and the colours. So that's nicely set out. And the parts themselves. One of the first things I always look at with these, when I buy these days, is the faces. See how good the faces are. Very nice indeed. I don't know whether you can see it on an iPhone. Probably won't be able to see it very well. Let's see if I can. No, it's difficult on an iPhone. But that guy is very good. Very nice. Nice detailing on the bottom of the skis. Reindeer is very well done, I have to say. The texture on the body of the reindeer is very good. You can see the antlers there for the reindeer. Yeah, all in all, looks a very nice set of figures. The only thing I would say is, with this, you're going to have to be very, very careful with the ski poles. Excuse me a second. Turn my little radio off there. The batteries have gone for some odd reason, which I shouldn't have done. Yeah, the only thing I would say is you're going to have to be very, very careful with the ski poles, because they are, as you can just about see there, mighty thin. They are mightily thin. So you're going to want to be, another one there, look. You're going to want to be very, very careful with them. Particularly, I would think, in a gaming situation, they could easily get damaged if you're not careful. But a very nice set of figures by ICM. Can you see that face there? You can see that face there. I don't know how well you can see that. Very nice indeed. Very crisp, very clean, very nice. I would recommend, if you're into 135 World War II, I would recommend this box. And I bought 2 of these boxes, so that's 6 figures. What I tend to do these days, if I look at a box, whatever the box is, when I get it, I have an idea for something, I will put a note in the box and then put the box on the shelf, so when I get around to a particular box, to save forgetting the idea, I'll open the box, and if there's a chit in it, I will probably follow what's on the chit. In this case I wrote, Karen, you have 2 boxes, so have one man leading 2 reindeer, the second man convert to something different. Have extra luggage on the second reindeer, so we'll add something else to the back of the reindeer. And you've got, or you would have, if you made these as standard, you'd have two guys pointing like that. We don't want, me personally, I wouldn't want two figures pointing. So I've written down, convert second pointing skier to different position. So when I get around to these, yeah, that's in the box. So yeah, very nice set. What I might do also is a couple of the figures, change the weapons over, because I got loads of spare weapons here. So give one a sniper's rifle or something like that, just to vary it round a bit. But a very nice set by ICM. They do make some nice stuff. If you're into 135, World War II, go and have a look at the stuff by ICM. I only noticed these, actually, I wasn't actually looking for these when I went online. I just sort of noticed these by accident. And I thought, they'd be interesting as Norwegian resistance. So, there we go. Right, I am going to go and listen to the football and finish my tea. That's our Fusiliers finished. Off on some British next. Thanks to everybody for subscribing. Hope you're all safe and well and avoiding the dreaded plague, which is still spreading. They're now saying we won't get rid of it. We'll have to live with it like flu. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.